Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. Um, Hope you're all doing alright. Let's play some Disco Elysium. Yes. Hello, Mouse, where are you? There you are. Guess it's time to start the day. Don't be afraid to say weird things like people are. Wait, what? Alright, we're with our buddy Kim. Let's see. West of the boardwalk on the coast. Alright, that's going to be a nightmare to find, but we'll find it. We'll find it. Oh yeah, the infamous thing that is just there and I can't click on it and unless you mean the boardwalks here? West from the boardwalk, so it's somewhere. And this way, I believe. How many days can you talk to your son about the same company? Could it be?
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
I'm gonna make the audio a little bit louder.
That over there must be the boy class you told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut. The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Why is the voice acting so good in this game? I just love the voices, man. I wanna...
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Very unsafe? What do you mean by that?
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
It.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
You've already said that. Wait, did I choose? Okay.
There's something in there, splashing around. It smells like you
Sniff
would
it.
expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay.
What did I just hear? Right, let's just open it.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
Okay.
Well, damn.
If we're lucky if it's still here. A little longer, I would have floated away.
We still got here too late. There's nothing of use here anymore.
No documents? Who do you think took them?
I have no idea.
It's a mirror quirk. We know that. This is a minor quirk. We know that it was. We know what was in the buoy anyway. This is a disaster. Everything's ruined. Everything's ruined.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. This is only a small loose end. But I do wish we knew who took the documents.
Must have been Kalash's enemies, which means she's in danger.
Could be. We should keep an eye out. Nothing more for us to do here. Let's go.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
Hey, I mean, we can always try, right? We can always try to see if she'll accept our points of communication. Or attempts to make communication. All hope is not lost. Let's see. Where do we go from here? I'm probably going to like keep this like a really short stream. Probably only like half an hour. Something like this. Like that. It's going to be the shortest. Let's go. Ah! Logic point thing. It couldn't have come from here, the trees blocked away. Ah, okay. Well, now we know that. It is good information to know. All information is good information. Yep, we need to go up.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
I found your buoy thingy. It was empty. Just seawater.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway. My employer gave them to me. In truth, I should have destroyed them.
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
I'm afraid you may be in danger.
Yes, I am. Regardless of who took the documents. It was probably just an accident. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch. The documents were probably just washed away.
Could be. Kim said that was very unsafe construction. But even so... A shrink? What do you... Okay. Have I done this?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
This is where I started off with my motor carriage before sinking in the sea.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard.
You see, that would
Well,
explain everything.
you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Thinking ahead, as always, aren't I?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Yes, for sending mail.
It's a good mailbox. I'm not gonna kick it. That's mean. Also, I got a comment on... It said I had a comment on one of my posts, but I can't read what the comment is because it may contain disturbing contents. Give me the disturbing contents, Twitter, please. If someone, if someone comments, if someone comments a dick pic, I want to know. All right. You know, yes, I may not want to see it. I don't like receiving those or seeing them unsolicited. But still, I'd like to know at least, so I can quickly get rid of it or whatever. I don't know, can I delete comments? Who knows? I don't even know how Twitter or X works.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing.
Alright. Let's get dressed for the occasion. Conceptualization. Conceptualization.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Yes, a fine wall. Let the conceptualization joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God. O Wall Father.
Oh, Wallfather. Kim, I must paint this wall. Add even more beauty to it.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all. You already have the heavy fuel oil to use as paint. It's red. And Cindy the Skull has a paintbrush. This is on.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty. Nourish yourself with this wall, Kim. Nourish yourself.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I already have the paint. I just need to get a paintbrush from Cindy the Skull.
If you must.
Cindy! Lend me your brush.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Yes, piss. Fuck. And fuck the world has sent their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, then how's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Oh wow, how awfully poetic. The raucous. You bring the sirens. I'm gonna need your paintbrush.
What for?
The apocalypse is coming. I need it. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad and shit. We need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
To crush a man's dream like that, I hope you're happy.
There, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you. 'Cause you suck in life and in everything.
Excuse, I take great offense to that. Have you seen my art? I'll catch you later, Cindy. Okay, you're getting fucking art blocked by a fucking. I don't even have words for it. Let's get into some actual good clothing. Oh, damn! Look at those shoulders. Oh, the armor really highlights my shoulders, doesn't it? I never really noticed how, oh, you know that actually? Never really looked at the shirts individually without like some vest on it. I actually do have a great body. I'm happy with this body. Yeah, I could use a few wax strips, but aside from that, like, I mean, damn. Okay, yeah, well that one doesn't really make it look very nice, but I mean, I haven't. Hi, Manslayer, how you doing? I was just admiring Harry Dubois' body. I was just like, because I've always worn a vest above it, and then I put like this on, and I was like, you know what? That is a nice body shape. And I looked without it. And it was like, I guess this armor does kind of change it. But with the shirt, it doesn't look that bad. You know, Harrier has a nicer body than I imagined him to have. I want you to know I love you. I want to give you sloppy grandma kisses. Everyone hates. I would be happy to receive any form of kiss from you, Mansaya. And I love you too. Let's see, where's the clothing that I actually wanted to wear? Wait. I don't wear this one. I think this one looks good on me. Also, I should probably change hat. Oh, okay, well, I do need a hat. Yeah. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. This is fashion. Imagine just... So have you ever had sloppy grandma kisses? I hate them so much. I mean... Yeah, but from your they'll be worth it. Oh yeah, I need to make Titus give up Ruby's location.
It's you again. What is it?
I was even kissed by surprise and I felt so offended. I don't think I've ever... Well, no, that wasn't by surprise. That doesn't count. Never mind. But no, I've never been kissed by surprise. Alright. I need to... I'm going to take off now. That's why I was wearing all those clothes. I was trying to be logical. Okay, well, let's get them back on then. Let's go into logical fashion. So this one gives logic, because of course it makes sense. What they've done is, I believe they have logic. Super logical for a cop to wear this. And insensitive bachelor party vibes. Yeah, it's especially awful when you aren't expecting and suddenly swamp appears on your face. That's why I kind of tend to make sure my lips are dry before I kiss someone. On the cheeks. Alright, what else makes... What else is logical? This shirt? Apparently, very logical. And this jacket apparently makes very much sense. Checkmate. What? I love the reasoning behind the statuses. Good with numbers. Tied around the thighs. Damn. Yeah, I'd never do that to you. Aw. Can I have a regular kiss? Logic balancing the books. Minus authority, filthy hobo, probably a narcomaniac. Yes, that is an accurate description of me. Evolution, cryptic protections. Octopole vision. Strengthen in digits. In someone else's shoes. That is actually... I like that. Like a peck on the cheek? Yeah. Wait, that was pretty... What's a regular kiss? That's pretty vague. Like a little peck on the cheeks? Yeah. I think that's a regular kiss. I think I'm done with dressing logical. I think I have all of the most logical clothing on already.
It's you again. What is it?
I'm going to take off now. Sorry. Sorry I took your time, Titus. I just need to prepare for a second. I just need to up my stats. Where is logic? I hate the fact that I have to level up logic because it's already so high.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay, hear me out.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
I bet French kissing turns into a swallowing contest, like I'm gonna eat you first, and they are going to like, nah, I'm gonna eat you first. Imagine if that's how it started, though. I've never really done... I can't remember if I've done French kissing. All I remember is that my first kiss on the lips was like way too early, and well, let's just say I didn't really want it. So I don't really have the exact memory of whether a tongue went into me or not, but I think it's better if I don't think too much about it. Okay, why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
So that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
I like Titus's voice. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like... I don't know, it's rough?
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM 101.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
I swear his name is like Tight-Ass Hardy. Tight-Ass... Yeah, I remember I was like reading this for the first time and I said Titus. And Jen Morris was watching me play this game and was like, Titus, are you serious? What kind of name is that? It's clearly Titus. Titus sounds badass. Titus is fucking ridiculous. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It can also be Titus too. I think Titus sounds worse. You think Titus sounds worse than Titus? Titus, tight ass. Oh, the names which Titus Hardy can have. It is wonderful. The ways it can be pronounced.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time?
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Culp.
Culp. Culp. Culp. I just like the way he says it. Culp. It's like it's telling the audience that his ass is tight and hard. I bet it is, though. Have you seen this? I imagine he has the tightest of asses.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
It's basically a tight ass and a hard ass. Yeah.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
Oh.
Through that, what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
Some of the names in this games are priceless, like the Billing Me Jean woman. Yeah, that's what I like about this game. There's like a lot of like small little things that just make it great.
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
I just feel like they added so much detail to like the world building and like in this game that they didn't have to, but they still added it. Like so many things that you will miss on your first couple of playthroughs, and then when you discover them on your next playthrough, it's like, oh wow, I learned something new about this world, or I just witnessed a funny event that I've never witnessed before. I love it.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one, Kim.
Thank you.
The lieutenant is glad he got the floor plan right there.
From there, the door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
You do agree that the no, because then he might say I'm not entirely sure, and then it could be even harder. I also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Footprints. Recent.
He looks tough, but there is a nervous twitch in his dark green eye. This is all too close to home for him.
Not a week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that, Culp.
Culp. Little Shanky sounds like a murderer's name. A guy shanks people. Yeah. Shanky did probably shank at least one person. He's named after his actions. I thoroughly believe that.
Good news is, I'm still listening.
There was a pinball machine in the workshop still operational. I don't think that adds anything, but...
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Nothing, I just thought we could bring some down, get some new machines in here. What if they were connected? What if they somehow connected to the murder? A pinball murder. Just making an observation, let's move on. Yeah, what if it's connected a pinball murder?
God damn it, Culp. Are you kidding me? You know it was no goddamn pinball murderer.
Don't say funny things. He looks calm, but these are serious accusations against one of their own.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't be joking around.
Just a thought experiment. Let's go on.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim, for saving me. You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that. He has a big lab back in Jamrock, the Jamrock Ballistics Lab. I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science cop. You're a madman.
Those numbers were an asshole, man.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jambo. He hasn't got shit.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
I mean, the local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. And I can't use that anymore because I've already got my gun back. Showed him antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's
Go with
inoperable.
number 2. Oh.
Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there, with the others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus.
Oh, well,
Also
yeah.
broken.
Sorry,
But
I
still,
read your
there were
message a little
many.
too late.
And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Yeah, but 2 is like exactly what we shouldn't do because Ruby couldn't have gone. Because we need to frame Ruby, right? Not that we're going to frame Ruby for the murder when it comes to it all, but just because we need Titus to think that Ruby could be. But it's funny, isn't it? Alright, let's go with it. There is a small 28% chance that the shot came from beyond the roof.
Yes, goddammit, I know what a 72% chance means. It means there's a 28% chance it isn't that. And 28% is no small chance either.
You're right, that was funny.
Just making sure we are on the same page. It doesn't all fit. We are just sharing info, candidly.
Now I'm kind of curious. I'll just go with 1 then.
God damn, that's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
It's the last time I brought it up was yesterday.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
All I'm saying is from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a gun. Fine, Titus, I'm not getting into it if it touches your precious business.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roidheads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
The local pawn shop sold my gun to a woman. Maybe it was her.
You lost your gun?
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Oh god, he's right, I didn't. Number 4, it was a joke.
Sure. Take your sorry ass out of here. Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
I have my gun with me!
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
Then why the fuck was he asking you for your gun, huh? When he tried shooting himself or some shit. Because he doesn't have his own.
I have it in my hand!
That's a solid logic structure. Do something. This is bad.
I didn't say it proves she had the murder weapon, just we need to find her.
I don't know, cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
I found it! I found it, Ellen! I found it! I found it, and it's my pride and joy, and it's the best thing I've ever done in this game. It's the only accomplishment I'm proud of. I have found my gun. Okay, sorry, I got a little emotional there.
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
According to Chan, macaroni and cheese is better. Well, better than finding your lost gun? I don't know, I'm quite attached to my gun, to be honest. Even if the one that I have IRL is fake, I'm still kind of attached to it. Why am I constantly... It's not working. Hello, I want... Yeah, this is accurate lighting. Right here. This is inaccurate lighting. Okay, sorry, I'll turn it off. Off with the shenanigans. Ask Hi next time. Ask him next time. Wait, he would sell his gun for macaroni and cheese. Ask him next time. He would. Ask him in a video game if he would trade his gun for macaroni and cheese. Oh, you know what? Me and Chan Walrus have been playing this game, Counter-Strike 2, I believe. And, you know, just doing 1v1s. I will ask him in that game, like, I'll offer him, like, Kraft's mac and cheese. In return that he doesn't use a gun, and I get to use a gun on him. Gun versus man with knife. He would probably accept. Yeah.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Klasha told me she's some pretty interesting thing about Ruby. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus. When Klasha came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know that something was wrong. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. I bet that's what his blood is made of. Oh god. Klasha told me some interesting things about Ruby.
Yeah. Like what?
She's part of the homosexual underground. Oh, she wanted sex from her. Is that homosexual? Yeah, I just thought, what, like the macaroni blood.
The what?
You're going to have to be way more blunt here.
She apparently had a thing for Kalasha. I wonder if I could just go in. I'm gonna go with 2.
The big man falls absolutely silent.
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Here comes some easy cheese for you, Nespler. Oh no! Oh god! Free cheese though. Yeah, but the fat man looks up from the table. I can't think anymore. Obviously, they're both girls. Wait, yeah, but they're both girls.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacier.
Come on, guys, she hangs out with you meatheads. This cannot come as a surprise. What Kim said. It's supernatural, a reality-breaking event, and we just need to accept it. I guess he's been eating too many Angus burgers. Oh my god! You know, it's bewildering for me too, but that's what she said. What Kim said. It's scary, yeah, she probably went to a universe. It's scary, yeah, she probably went to university and learned it from a liberal. Oh, this is... I learned it from high school. I was sooner to pick it up.
Liberal man? Ruby's like a hardcore patriot. You'd have to be blind not to. Guys, I'm not the only one who knew. Right?
You know, I think Eugene may or may not be a little bit more knowledgeable on the homosexual underground than the rest.
You what? First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too? It's a lie.
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Oh my god. Oh, there's something funny about a guy who, like, as soon as he finds out that someone is lesbian or like is like them, then immediately being like, ah, now it makes sense why they rejected me. Especially when they look like this. No offense. No offense, Shanky. Don't shank me. Don't shank me.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
I love this. I love this so much. Oh. Glacia said she made advances on her and she thwarted them.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
I need some air. She did tell us when we were close to arresting her. She just told us Ruby made her scared and that she spilled the beans.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret, now that I start thinking about it. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a Hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit...
Oh, you know, that's... I like Titus. I like Titus suddenly. I suddenly like Titus. Also, I love how he's glancing at Glenn. Glenn, you can tell us.
If that's the case, then it's not right. But it's not the case, right?
Wait. What are you suggest? What?
There are many pieces that fit together that way, Eugene. Face it.
Oh, that was a nice moment. It's not why did. Maybe it was all part of a leadership challenge. When Clashy came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know that something was wrong.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
I like his accent.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Yes, female intuition, that's what it was. You're right, Eugene.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking has no place in a police investigation. A more serious consideration that you wish to avoid is that she knew what happened because she did it.
I don't know why I thought it was gonna say female anatomy. Yes, our female anatomy allows us to know when a murder has happened. Fun fact. I'm joking. That would be cool though. Imagine if women just had that ability. Just walking into a room. Nope. I'm going out of here. Because there's a man who's dead upstairs and I don't want to be in that same building. The amount of women in the police force would skyrocket. I'm removing a band-aid from something, but I don't even know if this band-aid was used. It seems so unused. Why do I have an unused... Well, I mean, it's used because it was stuck on a wooden thing, but I mean, it's not used to stop blood, so why? He murdered Bob in the den with a moldy piece of bread. My female anatomy said so. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? It is not why did she kill him, it's why did Clash organize the cover-up. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus.
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, cop, you put your head in your ass.
Man, now he's just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
There's a bit of truth in there for Titus to react so brashly. He does not like his authority questioned.
And I suppose you have a theory about that too, cop.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan. if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go down on trial with your friends, as part of a lynch mob, or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. This is fucking stupid, Titus. This and the queer thing, all of it. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Why is the... Glenn? It's okay to be gay. Just saying.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she's skipped town. This is good.
Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you?
You had expressed, on occasion, your dislike of the mercenaries' presence in Martinez, right?
Whack someone in my district? That doesn't carry much favor with Titus Hardy. She has to know that.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. This is the only option he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me as in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Moi? Why would I... I'm sorry, God, why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow?
It seems you have that effect. Especially on women.
Ouch.
Right. That's the second one now who's trying to flee you.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
No, I'm glad you have a all about your lives kind of day. That's a good day.
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Oh, that somehow felt kind of sad. Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
Hey, that's my shithouse's law. Yeah, that is where I slept last night.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Do you know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies?
The what now?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Oh, and the pale was like the in between of like the what was in between different isolas, right? How much better I'll do it?
It'll have to.
Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring.
See that tight ass?
Holding a piece of unpolished granite.
He does have a tight ass. Did you see that? Tightest of asses. Right there.
Hardcore aesthetic. Oh yes, drugs. We're talking about drugs. Let's face it, these flirtations with the hardcore aesthetic have all been leading up to one question. Can I do drugs harder now that I'm a hard cop? And the answer is yes. You can. You can do one more blast of pyrrolidon and yellow shit powder. You can even pull a ciggy and a lager on top of that. There, you've truly made the hardcore your own thing now.
Oh, I didn't really know it was endurance really useful for doing drugs. Volition, same thing, hard man. Okay, well, that increases these stats, but yellow shit, but I don't know what yellow shit powder is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that, I should know because I'm Dutch, but I don't.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours?
Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
Well, the pellets didn't have to come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere on the coast.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
The footprints in the pinball in the workshop didn't fit with the odd soul prints on the crime scene.
No, they didn't.
So far, no one has mentioned the hearing of the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you. That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof. Lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
Oh god. The Volition keeps suggesting that I'm simping. I'm a cop. I don't simp, okay? Well, this guy argues with himself. Yeah, to be fair, I do that too. I do that too all the time, actually. I am Harry Dubois, female. Like the other day, I had an entire argument with myself whilst doing the dishes on why on earth I didn't listen to Chan's advice that you also have given me at some point of like having limited dishes in general, like having limited plates. I guess when I first decided to move here, Chan always told me just have one spoon, one fork, one knife, so that if you ever need something, you always have to wash it first. And so that way you never end up with having too much dishes to do. But what did I do? No, I got 4 spoons, 4 forks, and 4 knives. And now I just, whenever I need a spoon, I'll grab a new one, and then I end up with too much. So it gave you the same advice, yeah. And whilst doing the dishes, I was asking myself why I didn't follow his advice. But the answer is because very, very rarely, sometimes, I do have guests over. So I mean, I feel like that argument can go either way.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I forgot you're a binoclard. But you know what? That's alright. Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Okay.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. You see a once bright
I think I'm gonna end. Wait, you think you can get entry somehow? I hope so. There should be a way to get entry. I just don't remember how to unlock the entry point again. Maybe you can enter to the sewer, lol. I think we... Yeah, just go through the toilet. Flush yourselves down. So yeah, there's definitely a way to get in here.
You see, I once...
But I think I'm going to end the stream here. And do the rest of, like, do it, like, save the rest for the next stream. Because I knew this was, I already, yeah. I hope you all have a great day. A night. Thank you. You have a great day. Or evening. I don't know how time zones work, but yeah. Thank you for showing up, and I hope you have a great day. Love you. Bye.